Hey guys, SlaineD. So I do want to do one last cast for you guys today, since I'm on a roll, and it's gonna be a PvP match versus HuK. And I know you guys, everyone's heard of HuK. He's pretty much the best Protoss player out there in North America. There's a lot of other ones, but a lot of people feel that HuK's the best, just because of his strong performance in recent tournaments, and especially early on in the beta. So here I am spawning at the bottom left location, and I'm going to be doing a sort of a cheesy rush build. And I'm going to be doing, I got my pylon here on 8, chrono boost my probes out, and I'm going to make a gateway on 11. And HuK, what he's going to do is he's going to make his gateway on 14. And that's actually a little uncommon. Most people get it out on 13 or even 12, just so that it's pretty much lines up with their probe production. But it is going to give a HuK slight probe advantage, not probe advantage, slight econ advantage, and it basically shows how confident he is in his micro. So this probe that made this gateway on 11 is just going to be moving towards HuK's NAT and planning a second gateway over here. So this is why it's slightly a cheesy build. Well, it is a pretty cheesy build. Most players, when they if they don't scout this, if they don't understand what I'm doing from their knowledge of my base, are gonna get their gas, which HuK's doing, and then get a cybernetics core. But HuK's actually a pretty intelligent player. His probe sitting in here, attacking its pylon, which he's just using to annoy me with. He's gonna go around and see that I still have no gases, and also that I only have one pylon in my base, and that really should clue into what HuK's what I'm doing. So HuK took his gas. I scouted him with this probe, and usually people that do this pick the gas, get a cybernetics core after. But HuK's intelligent, and he's getting his second gateway up, and this is really what's the best counter to what I'm doing. Get my second gateway up, and I'm going to be constantly rallying and chrono boosting zealots. I chrono boost 2 zealots, then after which I save my chrono boost for this gateway, and I'm going to be producing this was a pure zealots from here too. And there's a critical timing in which I have more zealots than him, although what he's doing is actually really smart and throwing out even a third gateway. This is pretty much makes him safe from any sort of cheesy gateway play. So his zealots can come up here, and he's going to actually scout this pretty soon. He's looking for a proxy right now. His probe's going around, and I have a zealot here, and I'm trying to pick out this probe, but HuK's paying attention, and he's really careful with that. So yeah, I get my gas though, and I'm gonna transition into a regular build right after this. HuK also he's gonna get a cybernetics core right now and getting gas as well. And pretty much I know when this gateway starts producing the first zealot that's chrono boosted, that I'm gonna have more zealots than him, no matter what he did. Just because I started that before he started his second, although it's a very small window as we can see, and he gets 4 zealots really shortly. And 3 zealots versus 4 zealots, I'm forced to back off. He's threatening to go towards this gateway, but I threatened to go towards his main. So he's just going to stay put, and better of the decisions. What I think HuK should have done is really just get 2 gateways. He didn't really need a third. And his tech cybernetics core will be a lot better off. He gets warp gates and chrono boost it really quickly, and I also get warp gates. Although I was slightly slower, because my cybernetics core was up first, and I do have more gas saved up. So yeah, he engages here, 5 zealots versus 4 zealots, 5th zealot soon. And so zealot versus zealot micro, it's always hard to see clearly who's gonna win. But yeah, I eventually do pull ahead here, and it's 3 zealots versus 2 zealots now. I actually think it was 5 versus 5 at the beginning, sorry. So yeah, pretty much he's forced to run back, and I have a better basically a stronger army than him right now. He has this zealot and stalker that basically he has to kill my zealots with, and my zealots are basically just gonna try to get as many probes as they can. As you can see from this income tab, he has 2 probes ahead of me, and we're gonna see just how many probes I get. I don't believe I get that many. It's 21 versus 21 right now. I'm also getting the zealot here, so yeah, not bad trade. I do get a couple more zealots, a couple more probes here. Just one, I guess. So I'm only up by two harvesters. And unfortunately for me, I should have canceled the zealot or not rally to his base, but it's really just to delay him from pushing towards my base. I have 3 gateways up, and pretty soon I'm gonna lose this one. The Zealot's gonna go straight for his main or his Stalker, or just gonna die actually, and we're gonna see I'm at a disadvantage again. So it's 3 gateways versus 3 gateways with the warp gates, and my warp gates is slightly behind. I have to throw up 2 pylons, and basically he has a pretty good chance to win the game from here. He didn't send a pylon. I mean, he didn't send a probe here, so he would have been able to warp in a lot of stuff and keep me pretty much really in a tight spot if he did. I threw out my 4th gateway just because I have these extra minerals from being supply blocked, and I'm afraid if he did a 4th gateway as well. So as we can see, my army is just about equivalent to his, so he's not going to push. He uses his units here and he attacks my gateway, so I know that he didn't make a pylon outside my base. So this clues me into really be more at ease. So I know he's gonna move away and probably do some do expansion or something there. So I'm gonna throw out my expansion, and pretty much here's mine. Here's his. His is slightly like almost a millisecond faster than mine, or actually, okay, yeah, about a millisecond faster than mine. And my 4th gateway comes up, and I'm just gonna be constantly producing all 4 gates. I feel that my 2 probe advantage, which I lost because of that being supply blocked, I actually thought I was ahead in econ, but it's really quite even actually. So we're gonna see that I'm gonna transition into a more heavy gateway play, and he's gonna attack to Colossus actually. He gets a robo out and gets his observer out, and he's attacking to robotics bay right now. He has 3 gates and a new base going up, and both observation towers taken. So this is actually a really good move by him. He's also taking his rock here, just because in the future you can expand here, and you want to be able to expand there as fast as you can. I actually transferred my probes out a bit earlier in HuK, so economically that's it's gonna put me a slightly small advantage. So his Colossus tech is done. He's gonna start that really shortly, and his obs goes into my base and sees everything right now. And he probably sees these heavy warp gate units. I transfer my probes, and his transfer is not coming out. 1 second.